Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here. Thought I'd give an update on our Roman concrete lab. So as you see into these cups, each of these samples has been broken. And we are going through, and just like Roman concrete, the theory that it's self-healing, we are testing that right now. So these are some of the mixes. You can see some of the unreacted lime or quick lime that's still in there. And to see this, the self-healing, we are actually adding water back into the mix. And each of these containers has a hole in the bottom. So we're allowing the water to percolate through our mix down out the bottom of the pot. And then it's just, I've just kind of got it on a lid here and it's collecting in the middle. Now, with these, there was a couple of different things that went on with some of the samples. Some of them were fairly brittle, so when they were struck with a hammer and chisel, they just absolutely fractured. So we did our best to kind of put those back together. Some split really nicely, so we were able to just slip those back in the cup. And here's some of the others. This mix was too much quicklime, and it actually turned to sand. So it heated up and then almost worked like an expanding grout. So when we added water back into this mix, we're seeing if it's going to actually congeal back into any sort of concrete. This, of course, is our control. So this is just a regular Portland cement concrete mix. So that one got split the same. The C right there on the front tells us that's the control. And then this is another one of our mixes here. So the lab, we're going to run this part of it for several weeks. So the idea behind it is we add about a tablespoon of water to each cup each day. So we're going to add a tablespoon there. Each day we'll add another tablespoon of water, and then we'll allow that to drain through. Over the weekends, the samples will get the opportunity to dry out. So we're hoping that kind of simulates the intermittent rain or intermittent water running through an aqueduct or such. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep running the lab. If it works and that's a success and we get concrete that self-heals, then I'll finish writing the lab. If we can't, I might try a different shape for the self-healing part and then try to find a way to drip water on it slowly. So this is kind of, I'm trying to make it as easy of a lab to do as possible. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm rather excited to see how the Roman concrete goes. I do have students asking me, making sure that we add the water every day. Because, you know, they want their concrete to self-heal. We probably should have put a bet on it, but, you know, a bag of chips or something like that of whose mix would work best, but we didn't get to that part. But anyway, it's an interesting lab. I will say, after we made our mixes, we did let it sit, 2.5 weeks or so before we actually split the concrete. So we gave it a chance to fully cure and went from there. Honestly, most of the samples were just about as strong as our control, except for, of course, the one that completely fell apart and just turned back to sand and aggregate. So anyway, I'll keep giving updates and let you know how it goes. Once it's all done, I'll have a lab sheet that I'll go ahead and upload to some of the Ag Teacher sites, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for checking in.